downrange right now, checking position. Gonna make sure everybody's standing before we start the firepower demonstration today. As a safety officer on the range today, I have to point out a few things. The weapons that we'll be firing today are quite loud. Hence the earplugs. Everybody should have earplugs. If you do not get earplugs, go see the medics again. There's plenty of earplugs here. When the firepower demonstration is done, and it does not rain, you want to get rid of your trash bags. Make sure you utilize the trash cans. The earplugs, please put them in trash cans too, please. The whole iteration will take about 20 minutes. So it goes pretty fast once it gets going. Those of you with young kids, once some of the really loud ones start going on, just make sure you keep an eye on them. Please don't go forward of my bleachers here. There's bathrooms back there. There's a water buffalo back here. Water buffalo, that's where we're going to drink water. There's cups back there if you get thirsty. Smoking area, back by the water buffalo. If anything happens, we do have 2 medics on site. We try not to keep them very busy though. Try to keep an eye out for my operations officer. Any questions right now? You guys want to sit down? There is room over here to sit. Alright.
Bearcat 6 is Bearcat 3. Defenses are set. Redcon 1. Up.
As soon as he comes back up, I'll turn it over to Major Smith, who's my Battalion Operations Officer. He'll start the firepower. He'll give you a quick rundown of the weapons you're going to see today, their capabilities, and then we'll start the firepower demonstration.
Everyone's putting on their Kevlars now.
What's your question? You know it's going to rain? Don't you know it's going to rain? Oh no, but we waited for you.
What?
At this time, I'll turn it over to Major Kemp, our Battalion Operations Officer.
Good afternoon, Bearcats. How we doing?
Almost as good as the last group.
Good afternoon, Bearcats. How we doing?
Alright, that's a little better.
My name is Major Tim Kemp. I'm the Operations Officer for 2136 Infantry Combined Arms Battalion. I'm tasked with coming up with the operations orders and plans for the intent of Colonel Engelhardt, our battalion commander. We are a combined arms battalion, and we like to think that that's something a little special. Because it's a combined arms battalion, we take many different types of skills, soldier skills, equipment, and weaponry put together in a very powerful and agile battalion. Do the soldiers agree? Now, in this battalion, we're going to see a few things today, some of the weapon systems we have. What we'll see today to start out with, and if you can find them out there, there's a sniper team out there with an M107 Barrett sniper rifle. We're also going to have M1025 Humvees, 2 of them. One's going to have a Mark 19 40mm grenade launcher on it with a max effective range of 2,200 meters. The other one's going to have an M2 caliber 50 machine gun with a max effective range of 2,000 meters. And then what's already poised in front of you there is our mortar carriers, our M1064 mortar carriers. You see sticking out of the back there, those are 120mm mortars. Sleeves inside those mortars fire 81mm and 60mm mortars. But in their present configuration, a 120mm mortar can fire 7,240 meters, well beyond what you can see in front of you today. Then following them, you're going to see our Bradley fighting vehicles. And in our battalion, our M2 Bradley fighting vehicles, we have 39 because our scouts, our engineers, and our infantry companies all have Bradleys. And on the Bradley, you have one M240 machine gun, 2,200 meters, correction, 1,100 meters. And you have the M242 Bushmaster 25 millimeter cannon with a max effective range up to 3,300 meters with its high explosive anti-tank and 1,800 meters for its armor-piercing rounds. And then the bad boy in the block, the elephant in the group, is our M1A1 SA Abrams tank, main battle tank. Comes in at a hefty 68 tons. It has two of those M240 machine guns that can shoot up to 100 meters. It has one of those caliber 50s, M2 caliber 50 machine guns, effective up to 2,000 meters. And then its main weapon system is a 120 millimeter smooth bore cannon that has a max effective range of 3,300 meters and a max range of 10,000 meters or 10 kilometers. That's roughly around 6 miles that the tank can fire. With the new FLIR system, what you're going to see today is one of our brand new tanks that we just received. They can actually look out and identify vehicles at 12 kilometers with that sight. Today, with it firing 6 miles, you look up to the horizon out in front of you there. That's approximately 2,200 meters, and that's about 1/5 the distance that that tank can fire with its surface rounds. So here's the situation. I've been out driving around checking all our defenses today, and what you're presently sitting in is battle position 1-2, which is one of our platoon battle positions. And the amount of force you're going to see here is the force that's equivalent to one platoon. We have roughly 21 combat platoons in this battalion, so you're only seeing 1/21st of what we have in our battalion, about 5% of our combat power. Right now our defenses are strung all the way from Highway 10 all the way to the Mississippi River. We're oriented north in a defensive posture. We're tasked to defend Little Falls and St. Cloud from the 971st Armored Motorized Rifle Regiment. It's presently in Brainerd. They've been launching attacks for the last 9 days. We've been attriting their forces, and we believe today will be the day that the 971st has its last battle on this battlefield, and they're defeated. So welcome to the 2nd 136 Combined Arms Battalion's defense of Little Falls and our defense of freedom.
First engagement will be the M107 50 cal. It's about 75 meters in front of you at this time. See how many people can pick it out when it fires.
Head to 1, issue fire. Head up to 1, it's Bearcat 3. What's your sit rep over? Bearcat 3, this is Headhunter 1. Engage and destroy 2 enemy personnel in 1 vehicle. Break. Audible contact with multiple tracked vehicles moving south at Uniform Mike. 910 152. Break. Request supply recon elements for vehicle identification and extraction. Senator 1, this is Bearcat 3. Continue to engage. Break. Hitman 6, this is Bearcat 3. Go to Redcom 1. Prepare for flag, over. Bearcat 6, Hitman 6, going to Redcom 1.
Everybody see the flash on those 2 vehicles? The front 2 vehicles out there, that's what they're engaging.
Hitman 6 is Bearcat 3, regular follow, break. Headhunter 1 reports audible contact with multiple tracked vehicles at Uniform Mike 9010152, heading south, break. Move to defense position 1-2, report the enemy composition and activity of the vehicle formation, extract Headhunter 1, and engage any reconnaissance elements within range, over.
Hello.
Bearcat 3 is Hitman 6, roger, moving now, over.
Can I give you a call back in about half?
Hitman 6, Bearcat 3, roger, out.